Welcome back to 6 News at 5. Time to take a look at your weather. We're starting off with our totals today because it was a little out of the ordinary. To tell you the truth, 62, that's where we're supposed to be for this time of the year. Made it all the way up to 79 today in Waco, not too far off from the record high of 82 set there in 2019. Low this morning of about 47, so not terribly chilly by the time we woke up, and that's about what we're expecting tomorrow morning, but it's going to be a very different 47 and a very different story for tomorrow. Out there right now, still seeing a lot of those 70s across the area, still 75 in Hillsborough, 73 right now in Meridian. Several areas, especially down in the Brazos Valley and west of I-35, still very close to 80 degrees here in this 5 o'clock hour, but that is all going to change because we have our next cold front. It is very close. It is now draped just a little bit south of I-20 right now. You can see the temperature spread behind the front, 50s from Wichita Falls down to Mineral Wells and Decatur. For us, though, still in those 70s, 72 right now in Cleburne, so starting to cool down there in the southern end of the DFW Metroplex. And again, we still have several spots that are close to 80 degrees. Now, the temperatures are one thing. The other thing that you're going to notice with this front as it comes through will be the winds. Right now we're seeing again from Mineral Wells up towards Wichita Falls about 10 to 15 up to about 20 miles per hour. In front of the front, that's a fun thing to say. In front though, we're seeing those winds still very light, under 10 miles per hour generally from Cleburne all the way down through Killeen and Centerville. But again, that will change. As the front comes through, we're going to see those winds pick up tonight. Here we are 10 o'clock, the 10 o'clock hour. We're seeing already gusts up to about 20 to 25 miles per hour in some of our northern counties here. And then as we put this back in motion, things will calm down through the night, but just know that as you are heading home from work, getting settled in, anything you got to do outside, it is going to be windy, and we're going to start cooling off as those northern winds come in, brings in that cooler, drier air. You can see down into the 50s by 9 o'clock, mid 50s by 10 o'clock, and then down into the lower 50s as we head on towards midnight. Not going a whole lot further than that. We'll go with about the mid 40s by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. But here's the difference. Watch what happens with our winds tomorrow morning. We're going to get a reinforcing shot of those northerly winds. We're going to see gusts up to about 20 to 30 miles per hour here in the 10 o'clock hour tomorrow morning, and then we're going to keep those with us throughout the day. So if you're looking at this map, you can already figure out what's about to happen. We're not going to get very warm tomorrow, and when you factor in those winds, it's going to feel even chillier than, say, 50 to 55. Those are the temperatures on the thermometer. It's actually going to feel colder than that tomorrow because of those winds out of the north. So that's tomorrow, and of course after that it doesn't last long. Nothing lasts long here in the fall and winter in Texas. We get very cold for a day, then we're back into the 60s. Now note, by the time you wake up Wednesday morning, very chilly air, 33, close to freezing in several spots across central Texas. Same story for your Thursday, but notice the daytime highs back into those low to mid 60s, and then as we head on towards the weekend, we're going to introduce just a little bit of rain into the forecast, but take a look at your temperatures. We're back close to 70 by Friday, staying there all the way into the beginning of next week. And again, we have some slight rain chances. It's not much to talk about at this point, but they are there, and we'll of course keep an eye on them through the rest of the week. To get your forecast on your time, feel free to download our free 6 Plus app. It's available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. Back to you, Bailey.